Recording in progress.
Devontae hit 5 of those 6 threes for you. Just how big was his shot making in this game?
Huge. Devontae was great. He came out from the start of the game, and he was aggressive. We did a great job. His teammates did a great job of finding him, and he made shot after shot for us. So big night for him.
Yeah, I mean, on a night when your team, struggled to shoot from outside, is the message to them during that game, hey, keep shooting and we're getting good looks? Is it driving a little bit more? What were the conversations about your offensive approach in this game like?
We did a lot of good on the offensive end. We shot 46% from the field, 64 points in the paint, and we had 23 assists and 11 turnovers. So, I know we look at the threes and we want to pinpoint an area that we just didn't necessarily be efficient in, but other than that, I thought we did a great job.
The night where you're missing B.I. along with the shots Devontae was making, how important was it when him and Nikhil, the way they were putting their hair down and getting to the paint and kind of creating for everybody else?
That was the game plan, was to attack the basket. Unfortunately for the Pacers, the leading shot blocker in the league wasn't playing tonight, and we wanted to take advantage of our ability to get to the paint and finish or kick out. Now, to your point, we didn't make those threes, but we'll continue to do what we do, and that's drive the basketball and play paint the great.
Yeah, of course, Devontae's shot making is always important, but how big is it when he's mixing his game up and mixing some of those drives and to kind of keep defenses off balance?
That's great. That's what we want to see from him more and more, is mix it up. We know he can shoot the 3 ball, and teams know it. And so sometimes using his shot fake, getting into the lane, finding his teammates, and then going and finishing the basketball like he did today.
How important was JV's playmaking? It seemed once both their bigs got the 3 fouls, they tried to change it up, go O'Shea. Obviously, you guys wanted to go down there, but it seemed like he was able to make that pass a little bit more than he was earlier. How big was his playmaking?
It was big for us. It's something that we've been working on in practice. Just watching more and more teams try to take the ball out of his hands, and I thought he was good in just being patient. He caught the ball in the right areas. We had cutters, and he was looking to find guys. And then when he had moments, he took advantage of their lack of size and got their bigs into foul trouble.
Coach, how difficult was it to slow down the Pacers' attack from 3-point range? I noticed in the second quarter you started out by starting in the zone and Dwayne Washington hit a corner 3 right from the get-go.
Our defense is predicated on keeping teams out of the paint. So just naturally for us, we're going to give up some threes. Now, late in the game, we have to have an awareness that we're up 5 points or what have you, and we want to force teams to shoot 2s. I thought we helped a couple times that we just didn't need to, and it allowed those guys to get some open looks, and they hit them.
With Josh in transition, it seems like everyone in the gym kind of knows what's coming, but he still makes it. What do you think that makes him so good at that, where he's not really surprising anybody, but he just keeps making it?
He has a unique ability to get the rebound or get an outlet, and his force to the basket is unbelievable. And it's just hard to stop. Josh is 6'5", and 220, 230, whatever he is, and he puts his shoulder into guys, and he just goes up and finishes. It's what he does well. And then he generates a ton of offense from those drives for other guys on kickouts and things like that. So we want him to continue to play like that.
We always talk about that rough start for you guys early in the season. A big part of it was that stretch that B.I. missed, and a couple of these games recently where he's missed, you guys have been able to execute a little bit better. Of course, you want him in the game, but do you feel like you guys are just getting a little bit more comfortable now being able to lean on other guys maybe more than you did earlier in the season?
Yeah, you know what? There was a blessing in disguise, so to speak, because all of our guys got a chance to get meaningful minutes. Hurd played a ton. Garrett played a ton. Nikhil, Josh, all of those guys, and they got into a rhythm. And so now, look, we don't want Brandon out, but when he misses games, when we have guys miss games, those guys are ready to step in, and they know what they're capable of, and they know what to expect. And it just took time for them to learn the system that we're putting in, and it took time for me to learn how to best utilize our players, and we're starting to get it slowly but surely.
Go to Christos on Zoom.
Hey coach, congratulations on the win first of all. For you guys, the ability to win close games, what it speaks about the potential and the quality of that group?
I loved it. We made the game a little tougher than we needed to down the stretch, but the positives are that we stepped up and we knocked down free throws in a game that, was a one-possession game, and those are things that we need to be able to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Get your
Recording.
Oh, cool.
Reporting in progress.
Stand up. Everybody.
There we go.
Nice. The way you think. Get it done. Like the way you think.
Devontae, did your mom text you before that game and said you better hoop or something like that?
Nah, not before the game. Good luck text always.
She proud of you though.
Yeah, she proud of me today. She proud of me. A positive text message at halftime today. So she said I look good.
And for anybody, Willie just mentioned that he felt like part of the game plan was just attack the paint without Turner. How much of a part of that was y'all's success tonight, do you think?
It was huge. We had 60-something points in the paint. Guys doing a good job of getting downhill. Kill got aggressive. Josh always, downhill attack. Then Jonas just, drawing two defenders and making good passes out of it, and we were finishing around the basket, so it was great.
And Nikhil, how important was that for your game tonight, playing downhill and getting to the basket?
I think it really opened everything up, but again, I think it's just more so my teammates kind of give me the confidence to make the right plays, and the gravity of Tay, the gravity of JV, Jay Hart, even like everybody is a weapon. So the defense has to think about it, and I think that opened it up for me to be aggressive, to get downhill, to make plays for myself and others.
Yeah, and Coach talked about, obviously, you want B.I. out there, but having, those 7 games earlier in the season, a couple games here and there where he wasn't there, guys maybe a little bit more comfortable now understanding what needs to be done when he's not in the game. Did you kind of feel that tonight, guys, just being a little bit more comfortable with what's necessary to win the game when he wasn't in there?
I think it was just next man up mentality. Tay says it before every game as well. Just being ready. We all give each other confidence as well, so that helps. And we rise to the occasion together.
For both of you, where have you kind of seen JV's growth in passing out the double team? It seems like he's getting better with that. And like you were mentioning earlier, they were sending 2 at him, and it kind of opened up things for other guys. And where have you kind of seen that open up things for the offense lately?
I think he's just spacing up and seeing, instead of like catching and having his back and not being able to see guys, he's doing a better job. He know they're coming. It would be crazy not to double team him. So once he faces up and sees guys, and then he's just, making an easy play, easy reads out of it.
For either one of you, just was the Pacers' 3-point shooting kind of surprising? And if it weren't for that, it might not have even been that close of a game. Do you feel?
I don't know if it was surprising. They didn't say that they're a terrible shooting team in the scouting report. They made big shots. They got hot, especially some timely ones. But I think overall, our mindset to stay the course, stick to our principles, just highlighted even more to still win a game when the team shoots as well as they did. That says a lot about our defense.
And how does that figure in? There was a big disparity in 3-point shooting between the two teams, and you guys still overcame it. How do you feel you overcame it overall? Just playing strong inside and together.
I think they're in foul trouble. A lot of their bigs getting to the free throw line, getting to the paint, ultimately creating penetration through our drives and then kickouts. Tay made some big shots and staying the course.
The last one for me, Nikhil. I noticed there was a lot of communication with you and Willie in the later stages of the game. What was going on there? Was there some learning stuff going on?
Yeah, on the rebound, just bringing it back out, running some clock. On the offense rebound, just kind of seeing what he telling me what he sees from his perspective on the floor, and just applying it in the next possession.
Yeah, for both of y'all, what did y'all just think about the execution down the stretch once the game slowed down and you had to go, possession by possession on offense? What did you think about the way y'all were able to, get good shots every time down?
I think we got to do a better job, especially late game. Defensively, we gave up threes, fouled on the three-pointer. Obviously, offensively, we got to execute, and, we kind of do that pretty well. But, to win games, you gotta execute defensively, too, and we just can't give up those threes and late game fouls, in my opinion.
Let's go to Christos on Zoom.
Hello guys, Christos Chaldas is the Greece. Congratulations on the win first of all. Devonta, for you, how in crunch time, how comfortable do you feel when you have the ball in your hands, make plays, and for you make plays for your teammates? And what it means that win overall?
I always feel comfortable, no matter what time. I always definitely want the ball in my hand in crunch time, just because I feel like, I can make plays and make shots down the stretch. Just trying to get guys open, reading the defense, whatever it is, and it's a big win, especially we need the momentum going into tomorrow.
And for you, Nikhil, the way that this team bounced back after the start of the season and win close games like this, what did it represent about the quality of that group?
I think it's just a credit to Tay's hard work, BI's hard work, JV, Jose, Najee, Jay Hart, Sato, Willie, Jax, the coaching staff, Gary, Cumming, GT, every single player. I think it's just credit to them and the work that they put in each and every day. Sticking with it. We didn't turn on each other. I think since the beginning of the year till now, I think it's safe to say that as a team we've gotten closer for sure, which goes to show like everyone's character as well, and I think it can continue to go well as well.
Thanks, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Recording stopped.